Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today we are discussing a lovely Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust 36 millimeters in stainless steel. This is reference 116200, and it is 11.8 millimeters thick. It is 44.5 millimeters from lug to lug at the end links of the bracelet. It's a little bit broader, 45.6 millimeters with a 20 millimeter spacing in between the lugs. The watch wears easily on my wrist of 16 centimeters circumference, and I can recommend it for a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference. So it is absolutely a unisex option. It's also flat flush with a domed bezel. It slides easily under a dress cuff. It's a sports watch. It's a dress watch. It's an all-arounder. It is very, very versatile. And since 1945, the Datejust has been a constant presence in the Rolex catalog. Taking a quick look at the case and the bracelet, it's worth noting that Rolex has its own foundry. It makes its own cases, bracelets, clasps, and it makes its own steel, 904L steel, different than the 316L used on most watches. It is more resistant to corrosion, particularly from sea salt and from sweat. Taking a quick look at the bracelet, you can see polished centers, satinated sides, a little bit of a taper, conforming end pieces to give it a more integrated look, polished outer faces, removable links, fixed in place using screws, no pin sleeves here. Inside the clasp, we have the Easy Link fine adjustment mechanism. It's tool-free, snap in, snap out, 5 millimeters, or the equivalent of adding or removing one sizable link. Now, if you look closely, I'll do my best to show you this, you can also see that there are divots drilled inside the clasp. 3 divots. You can use your strap tool to change the anchoring point of the bracelet for fine-tuning the fit. And then we have a beak and a hook with a polished interior and a snapping lift lock mechanism straight through polish. We have the raised and relieved Rolex 5-point Coronet Oyster case, handsomely compound curved and polished, twin lock crown, screw down, 100-meter water resistance here. We have a domed bezel, which gives it a little bit of the look of the old Oyster Perpetuals. It's a more vintage look than the flat conical bezel we more typically see on modern Rolex steel Datejusts. Moving inboard from that domed bezel, we have a concentric dial, black galvanized. The concentric dial features deep concentrically placed grooves that run from the center to the outside. Now we also here have radially applied white gold Arabic numerals, white gold hands, white gold Rolex crown, and if you look carefully, little white gold applique indices outboards. This is a very different look. The watch features a roulette date, which means the odds are red, the evens are black. You can see the only 2 consecutive odd numbers, and they alternate just like that, like a roulette wheel. The watch also features, in addition to the hacking, or I should say the quick set, it features a hacking seconds or stop seconds function. We'll do a quick loom shot here. One of the advantages of this watch is that those large numerals are loomed along with the hands at center. No confusion over the time of day. Underneath the case back, protected down to 100 meters water resistance, we have Rolex manufactured caliber 3135, automatic winding, 48-hour power reserve, bidirectional winding action, quick set date, stop seconds, 31 joules. It is a COSC certified Swiss chronometer, beaten away at 8 beats per second. The watch features a full balance bridge and a free sprung balance for better shock tolerance, a handmade Breguet overcoil hairspring to help it keep even time no matter its position, which also helps it to earn its COSC certification. And of course, the watch has a hairspring alloy that is made of niobium zirconium, thus giving it tremendous anti-magnetic qualities. So it is a shock-resistant, water-resistant, anti-magnetic chronometer-certified watch. Reach out to tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details of this concentric dial Rolex Oyster Perpetual